Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the sexiest tier 10 of them all, the WZ-111 5A, running the Keeleen camo, which is by far my favorite style that World of Tanks PC has. It's absolutely tragic that Wargaming hasn't put this in the Blitz, but that's why mods exist. And as we can all agree, this is truly one of the best looking styles in the game, and it makes the 5A just so glorious. Heck, it's the tank I have in my intro. So in today's video, we are going to be playing in the 5A, talking about its capabilities and why I absolutely just have such a blast when playing in this tank. Let's start off with a very brief overview of its statistics. 45 kilometers per hour, allowing it to be very quick with a pretty solid power to weight of 18. Not only that, the vehicle also features solid DPM at 2,750 with a nice damage of 440. Pair that with 280 mils of standard pen, and with the Cali buffs at least a little bit more at 340 mils of heat, you are quite strong in most situations you will play a 5A. In the latest update, not much happened to the tank. I think it lost a bit of traverse speed, and it gained a bit of dispersion. So it's a little more accurate and a little bit slower on traverse, but honestly, who cares? The 5A is a tank that is really good at really only a couple things. The major is just hull-down gameplay. I kind of play it exactly like a VZ-55. You get hull down, you use your 7 degrees of gun depression, and you bonk people. The thing that I love about this tank is that it just kind of has everything you'd want in terms of a gun. It's got the DPM, it's got accuracy, and when you pair that with a mobile, very well armored profile, especially if you're using gun depression, it's really solid. The 5A's hull is pretty mid though, I will agree. I wish the hull armor on this tank was better, but you got some give and you got some take, right? I do feel at some point Wargaming will give the 5A some love. I mean, they did it to the Badger, but it took them like 18 years, so we'll see if they eventually do give the 5A something. But at least I can bask in its fantastic glory while we have some fun with it. So, let's make it into the front line and see what we can do. Up against us, we have IS-7, IS-4, and an E-75, and a 7.52, so that's quite a bit of vehiculars. You can see, by the way, the great mobility of this tank here, easily getting up to speed, and we're going to aim it right on the lower plate of the IS-7, and go under his lower plate. Not only that, but the grill manages to shoot me. How fun. How indeed-ler fun. Well, let's aim it on the IS-7, and we do get a pen out, but I refuse to get shot by that grill. Well, at least the IS-7's dead. That's pretty good. We have the Bosch Ation, and let's aim it on the bat shot. Yeah, nice, 417. Okay. Oh man, but our Yo literally killed himself. Would you like to move? Thank you very much. Okay, well, our team's not doing great right now. I think we can all agree to that. This is a rather poor team we have been gifted here. Our Yo is a one-shot, which is not entirely good. And I think I'm going to have to speed on through and try to save him, at least if I can. Let's see if I can do that, and there you go, nice shot. Our Yo is not dead yet, somehow. I'm actually rather surprised he's not dead yet. Let's aim it on the E-75, and actually we can aim it on the IS-4. We do get the pen out, 398, and I'm going to start backing up, because I can already tell you that if I proceed to try and hold this, it's probably not going to end too well for me. Looks like that grill is trying to play aggressive as well. Yeah, I'm just going to back out of here. Our mediums are kind of winning. I don't know. This is not good. This is definitely not what I would consider good from our team. We get a nice shot into the grill, but he kills my 57 heavy in return, so that kind of sucks. We got the 7.52 on the flank, and there you go. Nice 440 shot into the 7.52. But unfortunately, I'm going to lose a rather substantial chunk to that grill in return. Our team is just not doing anything to counter the grill. Our 183 is sitting as far back as he humanly can, which is not helping me much either. But I think that this is still a pretty easy win, because we have the advantage of just HP on our team. We have the grill. Ah, I could have hit that grill, but he backed up last second. A little cringer. E75, and we have the IS-4. IS-4 is a threat, and I don't want to be shot by that. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. We can see the pretty good armor on this tank when you're using that gun depression, and we can also see the nice alpha. That IS-4 kind of has, like, everything damaged you can have, which is not good for him. And I think really the best play to make here is just to kind of wait. I don't really see much of a better play. We have the 183 right behind me, so realistically, if I just keep on backing up like this, and I put myself in a position where that 183 can cover me, I think that'll be the best play to make. I really do. Because he's done literally nothing but sit in that back bush the entire game. There's no real idea that he's going to move, so we'll get a nice shell into the E75, and will our 183 shoot the easy shot on the E75? That's the question we all have, and the answer is yes, he will. Unfortunately, my HE misses the E75, which kind of sucks. That would have been a pretty easy shell, but the good news is that he's a one-shot at least, so that's pretty solid. Let's see, 183 gets shot. Oh, he gets shot again. A truly impressive player. Oh boy. How to throw 101. Be the 183. Oh, we have the IS-4. Nice 390 damaging shell. And what are we doing? Oh my god, our 183 is a freaking bonehead, bro. What a surprise. Well, let's aim it on the IS-4. 416 clear into his tank. And I'm just going to push the C-75. I don't know where the grill is, but what I do know is that the E75 is right in front of me. So if I can realistically aim in an HE on his tank, we can get the clear. And that leaves me versus a Grill 15. Not an ideal situation, but one that I think that we could win. Well, I have a couple options here, and I think the best option at play is to use this dead IS-4 carcass and try and use that as cover here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up like this and turn my tank a little bit to the side. Then we'll see if I can use this IS-4 carcass. Ooh, but you know what? That's perfect for me. No, maybe not. The grill's going to reload. I'm just going to back on up. And we'll see maybe if this time I can get the shell into the grill. He misses. I miss. My gun's really not treating me too well right now. I'm just going to pretend I'm going to poke over here. We'll just wait. We still got plenty of time. And realistically, I will beat this grill, at least in the trade department, if I can get a pen out. It's just right now my gun is... What are we doing, game? What are we doing? Alright, well here's what I do know. I know for a fact that with adrenaline activated, I can pen this grill, and let's see. Yep, oh, poke it, you little goober. There you go. Yes! I wasn't worried anyway, though, because I just didn't see a world where this grill was going to be able to beat me in the trade, because I have over 1,250 health, and the average damage of the grill is 480, so... What are you going to do? You're just going to run? Is that your play? You're just going to run as fast as you can? I don't think you're going to get away, bro. I really don't. I'm just glad I played this safe, because playing over-aggressive is how you lose battles, and we played it smart. I waited. I made sure that I put myself in a good spot where that girl couldn't pen me, and you can see where the 5A turret armor is fantastic. It's when you're able to only show the turret, hide the hull, where this vehicle really comes out into its own. So we actually got a 1 versus 3 there. We earned over, or did over 5,000 damage and had an incredibly solid result with 273,000 credits. This is why I love the 5A, though, because it's just such a flexible tank. The DPM is great. The accuracy, well, I'm not going to lie, it was a little sus when aiming it on that grill. The shells were not going even where I wanted them to, which kind of sucks, but we didn't bleed any health. We played fine. It's just, I wish that my gun worked a little bit better. I am running a refined gun after all, so there is yin and yang with refined gun. It's good that it makes your base dispersion better. It's bad that it makes your on-movement dispersion not better. And on-movement dispersion is a very, very underrated quality. But at the same time, I do like base dispersion. I think in most situations, especially with the way the matchmaker is currently heading and the fact that playing passive seems to be the way to go, yeah, refined gun might be the better option, but I'm always back and forth. I really am. It's very tricky for me to decide which of the two equipment I like to run. But hopefully we'll load into a match here soon, and we'll be able to see if the 5A can keep on putting out. Oh, there we go. Finally, a little bit of waiting, and we are in a game. Up against us, we have a 113, Type 68, Tortoise, Jag, Tiger, and E4. While they don't have too many heavies, they do have quite a few heavily armored vehicles, which is nice. I like fighting slower tanks in my heavies. I don't like fighting mediums because obviously mobility is going to be a lot more challenging to deal with. So let's maneuver our tank on over towards the medium flank of the map. This is, again, where the 5A feels so nice, is when you're able to use this maneuverability. Look at how quick this tank is. We're chilling at already 43 kilometers per hour. A lot of people like the IS-4 because of the newly changed mobility buffs and the fact that the IS-4 has, you know, all these great characteristics going for it after the latest changes. And what? What are we spotted from? Oh, I'm actually very confused what spotted me. I mean, I'm not too worried. I'm just going to keep on chilling here, but a little goofy. Well, our T-92 gets a shell into the Yag Tiger, and as of now... Oh, then the 113 crosses. Interesting. Well, that's not great for me. We have the E4 on the side. We're going to even on that E4. Nice, and a nice roll as well. 500, pretty sweet. Okay, well, if the E4 is over there, then it does appear that their team has made at least a bit of a split, which is not great for them. If we're able to get behind this 113, possibly. We do have the Leopard, though, over here, which could be a threat. And a nice... Oh, another 500 roll? That's pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. 2 500s there. That's gotta hurt you quite a bit. Let's reload again. There you go. 392 that time. Obviously not a 500, but still a pretty good shot, none the least. Let's just drive right down and start aiming it on the Boss-Shotillon. Let's get one non-penning track shell. Okay. Is our 92 going to shoot him? No, just going to let him back up for free. Okay, guess we're just going to do that. Oh, what are we doing, game? What are we doing? 2 bounces on a fully exposed Bat-Chat. You are the luckiest player I've ever seen, bro. I have no words to explain how lucky that person is. Like, what the frick? Okay. Well then, 113 is still quite healthy. We have the Yag Tiger flanking on the rear, and... Oh my god. Have you ever seen me rage? Because I'm getting pretty close to raging right now. I'm not gonna lie. Our gun is tragic. Right now, at least. Let's aim in an HE on the rear of the Boss-Shotillon. But this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to back out of here as quickly as I can. You pen me. Let's just back up, and let's aim it on the Yag Tiger very briefly. There you go. Nice shot, and we keep backing up. Okay. Pretty good stuff. I cannot believe our gun has missed the shots that it has so far in this game, though. It's pretty impressive when you actually think about it. So, we do have the Foch, and the Foch is going to be big help, even if he's not the best player. It will still be nice to have some sort of support here, so... Oh, man, but we're going to be YOLO'd. Okay, well, we get 1 bounce, and keep backing up, keep backing up. This Foch is just useless, bruh. Like, he's not helping me at all. Well, we get a pen into you, and the Foch pens the type once. Please pen him twice, I beg of you. There you go. He does actually get the second shell out. And the 113 over angles. I get a bounce from the 113. And now with the Foch on his rear, this is going to be real sus for this 113. We get another pen into him. And even though I'm going to die, well, we'll see what this guy ends up doing. Okay, the Foch bounces the shot. Of course he does. It must be really challenging to pen the 113. Unfortunately, because he bounced that, he basically threw. Yeah, I cannot believe that I missed 2 shells on that Bat-Chat. Like, that single-handedly, like, may have thrown this game. Because I don't know what to say. We shot the Bat-Chat in the track wheel, bounced. Like, didn't even pen, just breaks the track wheel. Like, okay, game. It's not even the 5A. Like, the 5A has 280 mils of pen, and its on-move is pretty good. It's just, I don't know what to say, bro. I really don't. Our RNG that game really screwed us. But we had a pretty good result, 4,300 damage. And even then, it shows where the 5A is really solid. You can see why I enjoy playing in this tank. The gun is nice, the DPM is great, its mobility is fantastic. It really is the jack of all trades when it comes to heavies, and it's why I love playing in it so much. So even if I do get an unfortunate battle like that, where RNG said, screw you, it doesn't really matter too much because we still did over 4K, we still did our job, and it really wasn't our fault we ended up losing that. If our Foch had been a little bit more effective that game, and he had ran Tungsten, might have been able to live, but oh well. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.